Moneymane in the thing of a T and playing no games. Should I already know my name when I speak NCC fresh. Got my YouTube popping, like subscribing, everything in between. You already know Moneymane. You already know
Orioles. That was the whole sports page, and they had a little tiny write-up about the first Big Ten game at being correct. Well, the Stephon Diggs part of it, because Urban wanted it. Like he went all out as much as he could.
That's right. Play with me if you want to. I'm not the one to try. No. Came in with the pressure, still I rose and touched the sky. From Boulder to Cleveland, I've been moving with that pride. 12 on my back now, they praying I don't slide out. Play me if you want to, I don't flinch or fold. Never gold AP on me, but my soul stay cold. Sure, they drafted me late, but I'm walking like I'm gold. So don't let this smooth talk fool you, I'm bold. QB one step. Oh no, don't play. Pressure bust pipes or it built something great. I took the stairs while they laughed at my fate. 5th round pick, but I'm feeling like fate. They threw shade, now I'm throwing touchdowns on play. Grew up in the prime life, but earned every stripe. Got a lion in my heart and my throat game tight. I'm the headline, the ticket to show you gon' sight. So play with me once, you won't sleep that night. Woo. This that game changer. Still smooth though. Play with me if you want to. I'm not the one to try hard. Came in with late. The pressure, still I rose and touched the sky.
What going on? What going on? What's going on? I'm late. Bro, I tell you here. Well, everybody, hit that like button, subscribe, and share, and tell your friend about that Moneymane. You already know, man. Dang, he down for real. Dang. You probably cramping. Hopefully he cramping. You're going on, PC, Robert, Stella, Kate, Sabrina, how y'all doing? Hit that like button. It just happened right here. Emerson, cornerback, he down. Man, it don't even look like Shedeur gonna get first team rep. Man, that man Jimmy Haslam, man. Look at her. Look here now. I'm trying to get the update.
You pray for the best in these situations, and you hope not. But so many of these people know what's going on, and when you see this,
I hope what happened it's what happened in Dallas, where they thought Guyton had torn his ACL, and then the MRI revealed that it was not. It was a different injury, and so that's certainly all you can hope.
Hopefully it ain't that crazy. I think he looked like hopefully he did cramp.
But he wasn't.
He was way
we're
downfield.
Just running here, man. Like there's no contact here. It's just going through. You're going full speed, but
this makes me sick. I love MJ Emerson, one of the best guys on this team. Even last year, in the midst of his struggles, sat down with me and gave me like 25 minutes and really opened up about what he was feeling. And here's one of the harsh realities of the
Dang, they got the card out.
He is going to be carted off, and practice will continue. And now the Browns cornerback room looks, if it is the worst, significantly different than it did a second ago. MJ Emerson was a guy that I think was on a Pro Bowl trajectory certainly has that talent in him. Worked so hard there.
This was a big season coming up.
Big season for him. Big season for his family. Big season fighting all of it.
Yeah.
And he has been taken now over here to our left. He'll be taken into the field house.
What up, Jock, Amber, Gigi, Fat
All over
Evan,
his head, and you can tell he's
Fat
emotional,
Even.
and this makes me sick.
For Mel, what going on? MSD. Big snack.
You see how fragile this is, right? Though I mean,
That's
you think about
everything.
You guys
It's a hammer down.
and then all of a sudden,
Workout
you're right
shirt.
back out there. You got more plays, and
Big
you
snack.
go about it. But this
Say
is
almost-
going to change a lot. Dylan Gabriel running with the twos now as they continue. But
It's always tough to go on after that.
What going on?
Especially
Crazy?
as a player of that caliber.
Crazy?
Yeah, this is. I mean, and this casts a whole different tenor over
Ain't about
this.
bill.
If it is what it appears to be,
Yes.
you know,
God
Cam
willing,
Mitchell.
it's not. But
God,
yeah.
please no. Like I'll say, I love MJ Emerson as a person.
Yeah, he's
Forget
so
him as a
good.
football
Such a good
player.
dude,
He
man.
is. The second he was drafted, he and I have just always like clicked.
Y'all see my title.
My heart breaks for him if this is what it appears to be. And defensively, now this is a strength. You know, it was the secondary, and it was going to be MJ and Denzel and Greg. And now
Soon as I get
Cam
on-
Mitchell's going to have to step up. You're going to have to get
I'm not
other
calling it.
guys on the outside to have to step up.
I'm not calling it. Like I said, I don't want nobody to get
Unfortunately,
hurt.
the harsh reality of the NFL.
But as soon as I
think
get
about
on,
now,
a
let's
Brown
just take
player
ourselves
get hurt.
back.
Like
July.
literally.
A few months ago,
God,
it's July.
Brown.
We haven't
what's
even.
just happened.
This is your
Yeah.
last warning.
All the stuff that you thought you were going to have and you don't already.
Reminds me of Grant Delpit being here. Grant Delpit going.
That's what I didn't want to even say it because
Reminds
that's
me
what
of
it reminded
Grant's.
me of because that happened and we were like, wait,
That was
what?
Grant and Greedy
Yeah.
Williams, who was never same
Yeah.
day that day out here in Berea. But yeah, we're in July. But if you think about this defense, you know, it was supposed to be your starting linebackers, Jordan Hicks and JOK.
Yeah.
MJ Emerson a corner, and now three big pieces of what were your 11. You know, two of them we know for sure. Jordan Hicks is retired, and good for him. JOK we know is not going to play this year, and that just had all the look. And again, if you hope that it's an emotional reaction, you hope it's wrong, but that had all the look of that
Yeah.
being not insignificant.
You've been through enough of these. We've been through enough of these practices. Usually the body language is right.
Yes, it is.
You know what I mean? Oh, God.
That's
That
terrible.
sucks, man.
Yeah.
That really sucks. That's, you know, success for this team. And look, this kind of proves like just how this world is. Like you're right back to it, and we're still out there practicing.
Y'all can't never let me
Out
tell
there,
y'all
and
nothing,
you
Gigi.
got to just brush it off. And
Y'all
move
can't
on, but
never
it's
let me
back
tell
in
y'all
your
nothing.
head for the rest of this practice for sure, and
It's
for
brutal.
the rest. And just from
I was gonna tell y'all that.
the need
I done looked up all the
needed
information.
for this team to have success was entirely.
I got it locked and loaded
mostly
and ready to
dependent on
explode
a
it.
defense that was top 5
But
or 6.
he'd leave him dead.
Yes.
Made it 33.
You just outlined it in terms of what you thought you would have, and now, I mean, for the JOK thing.
Yep.
But I mean, Hicks and potentially
got hurt,
Emerson
yep.
in the first week of practice.
Yeah.
2 of your 11 at the
GG.
onset of camp.
It's one of those.
You know what going on.
Come back from them 6 weeks off.
I've been telling
The
you.
harsh reality is somebody is going to go down. You just hope it's not severe, but in this case,
He is in such great shape. He worked so hard. He wanted to prove to himself,
Yeah,
prove to the
look.
organization that he is a cornerstone. And
You know it.
you know, I think
We
of it
done
because
told you.
I love him as a guy, but you think this is they're big.
Don't
he's out
forget.
this year, big financial ramifications. He'll be
Yeah.
a
Oh
free
my
agent at the end of
God.
the year. Obviously,
Oh my
I think
God.
he
I
would
done said it plenty
stay here
times
in
over here.
Cleveland, but he had a chance to go to the Pro Bowl this year and collect big
Look
money.
here.
He's got the size. He's got all of it. So hoping for the best here. Love you, MJ.
And that's going to be the story today. The injury to MJ Emerson happened about 10 minutes ago. Next level is coming.
It's a
up
spiritual
next.
warfare going on. They're bigger than football.
ESPN Cleveland.
This is bigger than football. And this another reason why.
If you'd have told me, let's say we picked him on Saturday, right? Friday night driving home, y'all are going to pick Shedeur, I would say that's not happening. But we had a conversation early that morning, and then we had a conversation later that day. I think we had the right people involved in the conversation. At the end of the day, that's Andrew Berry's call. Andrew made the call to pick Shedeur, just like who's going to start or what play we're going to call is Kevin's call, but that's Andrew's call. He made the call.
You obviously.
If you'd have told me, let's see, we picked him on Saturday, right? Friday night driving home, y'all are going to pick Shedeur, I would say that's not happening. But we had a conversation early that morning, and then we had a conversation later that day. I think we had the right people involved in the conversation. At the end of the day, that's Andrew Berry's call. Andrew made the call to pick Shedeur. Just like who's going to start or what play we're going to call is Kevin's call. But that's.
Do y'all believe me now? Do y'all believe me now? I'll wait. W12 in the chat, you believe me. If you've been here from the beginning and you done listen to what I said and what I've been telling y'all, do you believe me now? Because all I'm going to say is, you better get ready. Browns, NFL. I know y'all in here. You better start doing right. It ain't gonna get no better. It ain't gonna get no better. This the owner now, part owner, saying it was Andrew Berry called the draft Shedeur. So get what that mean? What that mean? That mean it was collateral collusion all along. If it wasn't the owner call to pick him, and he fell to the 5th round, and he clearly just said he wasn't gonna pick him Saturday, that's the last day of the draft. What you mean you ain't gonna pick him Saturday? You gonna pick him Monday? That was the last day of the draft. So you ain't gonna pick him at all. That what you saying, Jimmy? Jimmy, can you hear me? That what you saying? You weren't gonna draft Shedeur at all. That's what I just heard. Miss me with all that stuff. We put 2 and 2 to make 4. 1, 2 to make 3. I'm not. No. I don't want to hear nobody else talk about nothing else. I don't want to hear. You mean to tell me Shedeur fell to the 5th round because of some collateral collusion, because you were forced, and you the only team that had to draft Shedeur. The owner didn't even like it.
If you'd have told me, so we picked him on Saturday, right? Friday night driving home, y'all are going to pick Shedeur, I would say that's not happening. But we had a conversation early that morning, and then we had a conversation later that day. I think we had the right people involved in the conversation. At the end of the day, that's Andrew Berry's call. Andrew made the call to pick Shedeur. Just like who's going to start or what play we're going to call is Kevin's call. But that's Andrew's call. He made the call.
You obviously.
This is confirmation. Like you said, Am. No, he ain't blaming Andrew Berry for the 4 quarterback. He blaming Andrew Berry to take the heat off of him. Andrew Berry, the scapegoat. He can fire Andrew Berry. Jim Haslam ain't going nowhere. You can't get rid of the owner unless you force him to sell. So I need a scapegoat. The scapegoat is Andrew Berry. I can fire him. You know, Jim Haslam know he was supposed to draft Shedeur. He know he was supposed to draft Shedeur. Come on now. You know you were going to have to draft him because you gave Deshaun Watson that $230. So you signed off on giving Deshaun Watson $230 million, but the decision to draft Shedeur was on Andrew Berry. Okay. Because there ain't no way in the world you being an owner and you going to tell me as a GM that, hey, we just made a deal with Deshaun Watson for $230 million, fully guaranteed. And he going to say, oh, okay. As an owner, to spend that much money and you ain't gonna tell me you making that deal? No. Lie again. Lie again. Lie again. I'm telling you, I see where they get it from. Andrew Berry and Kevin, I see where they get it from. The owner talk like that, so they talk like that. They don't never give you a straight answer. Never. Hey, bro, just come out. Jimmy, come on. You tell me that y'all were forced to draft Shedeur because of collateral collusion with Deshaun Watson because you wanted to give Deshaun Watson $230 million while he got all them allegations, and you almost started a new trend in the league that were going to take power away from the owners and give all the 53 players on the roster fully guaranteed contracts and infecting y'all bottom line. Just go ahead and tell me that. Don't tell me it was Andrew Berry that's supposed to draft Shedeur, but you had to sign off on giving Deshaun Watson $230 million. I don't want to hear none of that. Lie again. Lie again. This is confirmation.
I'd say we probably won't see MJ Emerson again this season.
Yeah, and especially if the speculation is correct that it does have something to do with Achilles, and we're looking at that. And it's just, I'm so bothered by E because I see so much promise in him, and it's just on the cusp of being something great. And just for him, his career, his family, this football team, and the fans alike, that's a huge, huge loss if he's not able to go. Yeah. Now, I'm hoping that the worst case is a pull or strain in that area. Then we're talking about being a part of the team for the remainder of the season at some point. But if it is the worst case scenario and that something popped, because I believe that was alleged as well. Then
hit that like button, subscribe, and say, tell your friend about the Moneymane. You already know, man.
Playing DB is hard enough.
Yeah,
I'm not here
a jacked up Achilles.
To be playing, to be playing
worse. But I feel for him. I feel for the fact that, again, a guy whose career is just in its infancy still and keeps on. This time last year was just not playing as well as he could. Now it's due to injury potentially, and it's just bothering me. And you could just tell, man, whenever a guy starts slamming on the ground, covering his face, you know it's the worst case.
Look here, you not about to keep playing with me. Y'all ain't about to keep playing the Browns, NFL. Y'all been getting exposed the whole year. Y'all been getting exposed the whole year. You got exposed in the collateral collusion case. I mean, the collusion case, the verdict, but you done paid off the NFLPA exec that resigned to hide the verdict. Then you trying to be sneaky. You done colluded against Shedeur. You're getting $100 million lawsuit that about to expose everything. And man done went up there to y'all headquarters and done shot 4 people. What else do you need to happen? Browns. Y'all in here included too, because y'all colluded against Shedeur. What else do you need to happen? Kenny Pickett hurt. Junkins, domestic violence. Emerson just got hurt. What else do you need to happen? Hey, this is your last warning. Browns, NFL. This is your last warning. You better stop playing with God. You better stop playing with blessed folks. Quit doing it. Come get what?
Yeah. Don't play. Ooh, baby, you gon' learn today. That's right. Play with me if you want to. I'm not the one to try. No. Came in with the pressure, still I rose and touched the sky. From Boulder to Cleveland, I've been moving with that pride. 12 on my back, now they praying I don't slide out. Play with me if you want to. I don't flinch or fold. Never. Gold AP on me, but my soul stay cold. Sure, they drafted me late, but I'm walking like I'm gold. So don't let this smooth talk fool you. I'm bold.
NFL, you better stop. Cleveland Browns, you better stop. It don't make no sense.
And Perrion said, well, if it was because of that, he'd have a sack on every single play.
Yeah, right. I mean, so Miles was looking like Miles, doing his
that
thing.
VDO helped him, huh?
I guess so. I guess so. In Harold Fannin Jr. It was, and I was kind of waiting for it. We spoke to Harold Fannin Jr. You'll hear that coming up at 4:45 today. I was waiting for that day to be like, okay, here we go.
Well, they
and
feed them.
Yeah, and this started out as that day. Again, they're on the field opposite of us, so we, can't really see a whole lot right now. But he had a strong start to today's practice.
Yeah, he certainly did. And one of the things, again, we're in year 3 of our praise of one, Harold Fannin Jr. And I just think he's just going to be a very preeminent figure in this offense. Again, they're going to give their attention to Judy and Njoku, but I think he's going to be the guy that he's under the radar, but he's going to be pretty much soon bleeping on screens of defensive coordinators' minds of like, okay, we talk about these two guys right here.
Watch out for this guy.
Watch out for 88.
Yeah, it's like Isaiah Likely. All you think about Andrews, right? And Andrews. Last year, Likely was making a lot of plays, and defenses had to start to account for him as well. So he has that opportunity to maybe be that complement to Njoku.
It is wild, though, that and I understand, there was a lot of great running backs and tight ends that dropped in, this year's draft. But my Lord, how someone didn't pick up Harold Fannin Jr. or sniff him in the first or second round is mind-boggling. He had 1,500 yards last year.
Right.
I don't care if it's at Bowling Green. He did it against some of the best competition.
He did it against Texas A&M and Penn State.
Right.
Again, it's not like he just had one good year. Go to the year prior. He was already starting to put in that work.
Yeah.
So I don't get it, but it's to our gain, obviously not to his financial benefit, because I'm still trying to figure out from a receiver tight end standpoint.
Oh, that was a pick from Dylan
Gabriel. Yeah.
Well, from a receiver tight end standpoint, how do you minimize this guy's skill set when he outperformed, and as we like to say, head-to-head competition with two of the better tight ends came from Texas A&M and Penn State, and he outperformed them by a landslide.
You said an interception, man.
And obviously, they were going against less competition. Obviously, Texas A&M's roster is more stacked as well as Penn State's than one Bowling Green. With all due respect to Bowling Green.
Yeah, no disrespect meant to be. How?
Not Penn State.
Yeah.
No, but like Tyler Warren, from Penn State was an animal all last year. Ohio State, had fits with him as well. I could only imagine what the Buckeyes defense would have, their game plan would have been. It's Harold Fannin Jr.
Right.
You got to stop that.
That was that every week. Right. He still got it.
He's still got his yards. Still got his yards, yeah.
But now he's eating in the NFL. And the thing I love when you hear in the interview today, you have to listen to it. He said all the right things I wish I would have thought and felt when I was at his age in that stage of my career. So that already tells me that took me 5 years to figure out. Yeah. He has it now.
Yeah, no doubt. I got my eye on the chat, and we had some folks reacting to obviously Emerson going down. Green says all the best for Martin. Bad year to get hurt, and then even brings up an opportunity for a contract. This could be in a contract.
Man, he threw that ball right to him. He threw that ball right to him. He crazy. I ain't gonna say I got nothing to do with it, but as soon as I get on, as soon as I start it live, somebody get hurt, then Dylan Gabriel threw an interception. They doing none of it going on when I wasn't live, but all of a sudden, as soon as I go live, somebody get hurt, Dylan Gabriel threw an interception.
Head down the field, not worrying about getting hit and being tough in the pocket. That's going to do immeasurably well for him down the road in the future because, again, the key to playing quarterback is keeping your eyes on what's going on down the field, and he's certainly developing that skill set while under duress here in practice.
Yeah, just missed a receiver, kind of threw it short, and behind him was scrambling a little bit.
Shedeur?
Yeah, Shedeur's out there. So I could tell you today has been a lot of the defensive line looking exceptional again, but the tight ends, man. I don't know if this is tight end day.
They're working though. Huh?
Yeah, they're getting the ball to the tight ends. I even felt like my mind's so blown now by sitting there just watching.
Y'all hit that like button, subscribe, and share, and tell your friends about Moneymane. You already know, man.
Pain.
I get it.
It's hard to even
we
remember.
We like a lot.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah.
And just felt terrible for him. I was standing right next to his brother, and his brother's like, man, you can see his heart sink. But I felt like Shedeur completed a pass or two to to Fannin Jr. Right before that, because actually Fannin caught the ball when he got
don't want to go again with the ball.
Had no choice but to start him.
Are we is this defense that good, or is this offense that bad? Because this is the third or fourth time that we're seeing in a 5-minute interval of the offensive line just not being able to handle.
Well, the worst case scenario is both, I guess.
Well, no. If the defense is that good, I'm cool.
So but in the sense that the only reason they're that good is because the offense is that bad.
Okay, I got
what I'm saying.
I got you.
That's the worst case scenario. But maybe think about it. 2 years removed from being a top 5 defense on most occasions, and if they would have been consistent with it when traveling on the road, they would have been by far the top defense. So there's still elements of that in the room and on the football field as they come up to a break right now. So it can be that, but the offense obviously needs to improve. But I will say this, though.
I can't stand that dude. But no. It wasn't the quarterback needed draft, but the teams that did need a quarterback, they made moves to get veteran quarterbacks, which also plays into maybe they knew Shedeur was going to fall. Because clearly the Cleveland Brown owner said they weren't picking Shedeur. Clearly. And he's still not getting 13 reps. Even though he ain't going perfect today. He ain't going 9 for 9 again today because he just threw a ball behind somebody. But no. I said at least 1 rep. Look here. Cleveland. NFL. This is your last warning. Look here, man. At the end of practice, y'all. Coverage sack. At the end of practice. And once again, Shedeur still ain't got no 13 reps. I'm about to wait on their quarterback trucker.
And granted, yes, it is hot. But if you get hurt on something where you're not even involved in the play and you just run on the field, I was just saying it was a time bomb waiting to tick and it exploded.
Yeah.
If it is the case, the worst case scenario. Yeah, there was nothing you could do about it. It's like the Halliburton situation.
Sure, and who knows? Maybe there was a calf injury he was dealing with before.
Or some type of tightness, and you're like, okay. And that's where it starts getting iffy, okay. And that's where now Coach Stefanski has to be walk that fall line because we don't want to get back and rev up again.
Right.
We don't want to go down that path.
But we also want to take care of our guys because you just lost a very important player on your defense.
That loss can cause you to go from being one of a top 5 secondary to
like a middle of the pack, because you still got, you know,
still got two dogs.
Guys. Yeah.
And the dog.
Yeah.
But again, that dude in my mind was on his way to being a dog.
I agree. Yeah,
That
I totally
MJ.
agree.
What's going on, y'all? Danny?
No, you do. And we got a poll question for folks.
And
to
that
read.
leads right into our next little Twitter poll question. You can find it at ESPN Cleveland on Twitter, on X. Obviously, in light of the MJ Emerson news, who needs to step up the most on the defense? We're going to leave it open-ended so everyone can respond out there. But again, that is at ESPN Cleveland on Twitter, on X.
Coming up next, we will we'll react to our poll question. And remember, we are your eyes and ears here at camp. So if you got any questions, 216-710-0850. If you want to weigh in on the poll question, hit us up as well. I got my eyes on the chat, which is flying. Shout out to everybody in there. The chat is rocking today. Got my eyes on Twitter. Lots to come up. Yeah, you're listening to The Next Level.
Down.
One can keep score like us. Follow ESPN Cleveland.
Cleveland. I'm going to tell y'all again. I might have to tell y'all every day until you finally listen. Because I don't think you're going to be listening. I don't think you hear me. In the NFL, I don't think you hear me. I don't think y'all hear me. How much more it's going to take for you to understand what's going on? It's a spiritual warfare going on in this whole world. But the NFL, Cleveland, you can't mess with blessed folk. And I ain't just talking about just Shedeur, because I'm pretty sure some other players that's blessed in the NFL too. And this, as a collective, hurts everybody. Because you trying to undermine and get the last dollar possible when you already got all the money. You just being greedy. But Cleveland, why this man went 9 for 9 and still ain't get no 13 reps?
If you'd have told me, so we picked him on Saturday, right? Friday night driving home, y'all are going to pick Shedeur. If you'd have told me, so we picked him on Saturday, right? Friday night driving home, y'all are going to pick Shedeur, I would say that's not happening. But we had a conversation early that morning, and then we had a conversation later that day. I think we had the right people involved in the conversation. At the end of the day, that's Andrew Berry's call. Andrew made the call to pick Shedeur. Just like who's going to start or what play we're going to call is Kevin's call. But that's Andrew's call. He made the call.
For all the new folk that just got in here, maybe Cleveland done got in here now. Maybe the NFL done came in here now because my number's going up every time it ends. I'm just saying. My views, the people in here go up every time the practice ends. So I'm pretty sure somebody done came in here. Once again, let me explain. The owner just said they weren't going to pick Shedeur on Saturday. Saturday was the last day of the draft. So what you mean you weren't going to pick him? No. You signed off on Deshaun Watson getting $230 million, guaranteed, fully guaranteed. But you telling me it was Andrew Berry the decision to draft Shedeur? No. Lie again. Lie to me again. Because that's all y'all been doing, is lying. Lying. Straight from the jump. Everything.
Families that have lost their loved ones, and we honor the policemen that also died in their line of duty, and our prayers with the ones that are injured. So, papers, our thoughts and prayers are with all the families that have lost their loved ones, and we honor the policemen that also died in their line of duty, and our prayers with them.
No, Ken. Andrew Berry the scapegoat. He the scapegoat. I can't say I picked him to the other owners. Because that's my punishment. I had to get Shedeur anyway. They already knew that. I can't admit to it on national TV, in the world, in the internet, that, yeah, I had to pick it. It was my call. They ain't going to say that. He need a scapegoat. Come on now. And when Andrew Berry get fired at the end of the season, because they're going to go 0-17, 3-14 again, Andrew Berry picked him. Kevin get fired. Well, he didn't play Shedeur. It was his decision to make the starters. Y'all got to see what's going on.
I think he throws the ball excellent. I think he is going to be the backup at the start of the season, and I think he's earning their trust. I think he throws the ball excellent. He releases it well. It's a tight spiral. He sees the field quickly. He is really, really good at play faking, an essential part of this offense. And he can move around, and he's got a better arm than you would think a guy 5'10.5" would have. I can see why the Browns picked him ahead of Shedeur, okay? When you take into account his college career, which was much more productive than Shedeur's, he beats him every step of the way, okay?
But we don't play college football in the pros, and we don't play without pads on and tackling. So until I see live game action, I'm going to reserve I think my guy can play. I've said it a million times. I want to see if Gabriel can play like that too. That's all. I just want to.
Well, turn on the Ohio State game and see if he can play.
Tony, they're not playing Ohio State. They're playing the Bengals in week 1.
Yeah, they're not playing Baylor either or Colorado State.
Yeah, okay. Well, I mean,
you're basing your opinion
on
what Shedeur did at Colorado, where he was 13-11 as a starter, and he went to the Alamo Bowl.
There were a lot of great college players, Tony. Doesn't mean they're going to play well in the pros. We'll have to wait and see.
But you think Shedeur's going to play well in the pros?
And I don't know. I don't know if he is.
I think he is. You know he will. You said you know he will.
I kind of do know he will, but yeah, I've been wrong once or twice in my 40-year career. I've been wrong.
Day 6, Flacco 8 for 11, Shedeur 7 for 10, Gabriel 10 for 16, Pickett none. He ain't play. He still hurt. Did nobody score a touchdown? Gabriel, their interception was bad. He wasn't even looking. Gabriel 10 for 16, 1 interception. Shedeur 7 for 10. I need to know, did he get any second team reps today? That's what I need. And I told y'all, they giving Dylan Gabriel all of Pickett reps. Cleveland. I won't say it again. I tell you, my numbers increased. That's how I know they in here. Cleveland. This is your last warning. Please stop what you're doing. What else do you need to see happen before you realize, well, maybe we need to put Shedeur in? All I'm asking is for one first team rep right now. You can't even give them one. And Kenny Pickett is out. What else need to go on? I'm telling you. You're going to be forced to play him. You're going to be forced to play him. Man, he go 40 out of 40 and they still won't give him no 13 rep. Dylan Gabriel been on already made teams his whole college career. Shedeur college career went to 2 teams that were sorry and turned them around. I don't hear about no win-loss record. Because last time I checked, football is a team sport. I don't care how many points you put up on the board. If your defense can't stop nobody, what can you do? It's going to be whoever got the ball last. And we seen what happened at Baylor. When they played Baylor, Shedeur had the ball last. They scored a touchdown, tied the game up. They end up winning the game. So what are we doing here? You want to talk about college stats or you want to talk about right now? Because as far as I know, I'm looking at it right now. Like I told y'all, I had a teammate do that same mess in college. He got, man, I was this in high school. I like, bro, we in college. What are you doing right now? What are you doing right now? Look at it. My question is, how will Grossy spend this? He can't spin it. He threw it right to him. He threw it right to him. No, Dave, he did not. No, he did not. Y'all hit that like button, subscribe, Michelle. Because all I'm saying is, Cleveland. Please stop what you're doing.
Guys ready, the depth piece. Maybe how do you feel about how this organization has wrapped around the developmental part, getting guys ready, the depth piece?
Yeah, that's a great question. And that's the challenge in sports, because if you're head coach, you're charged with winning every week, but you also want to develop young players. And I think Kevin has this period after, I think he calls it the hungry dog period. Might be wrong about that, but after practice where it might be 6 plays, might be 10 plays that they get plays in or extra work. And I think that's really important to develop young guys, because, you know, we saw with 2 or 3 quarterbacks, not everybody, particularly quarterback, makes it the first year or two. So this is a big jump going from college to NFL, whether you're a quarterback or not. So I think we're doing a good job there, but time will tell.
Maybe how do you feel about how this organization has
hits you get, okay? You get paid by how many hits you get, okay? And I think if you know the Manning family, I would bet that, and I don't know Arch at all, okay? I bet he stays in college 2 years. So I don't even think that's worth discussing. You get paid.
You know the family, and you know he didn't say he ain't coming out. We already know that. We already knew that. You know the family, and you know he done told y'all he ain't coming out. He ain't coming out. That makes no sense for him to come out after playing 1 full season of college. Makes no sense at all. This boy about to get paid almost $15-20 million next year in NIL money. I'm not coming out. Arch Manning go in, if he play good or even decent and lead Texas to the college football playoff, he get about $15-20 million next year in NIL money. And no, it's not over 5 years. It's in 1 year. Exactly, man, Robin. You know him. How you know he not coming? Because he told you. That's how you know. You see. So what you gonna do with that first round pick? That's what I would have asked right after that. So what you gonna do with that second first round pick? That's exactly what I would have asked right after that. Man, sit here and lie to me again.
try. No. Came in with the pressure, still I rose and touched the sky. From Boulder to Cleveland, I've been moving with that pride. Put 12 on my back, now they praying I don't slide out. Clip me if you want to, I don't flinch or fold. Never. Gold AP on me, but my soul stay cold. Sure, they drafted me late, but I'm walking like I'm gold. So don't let this smooth talk fool you, I'm bold. Let's go. QB1 stepping.
Cleveland, I'm going to tell you one more time. I'm going to tell you again. They better not draft a quarterback next year. Because you're going to have to go through the same process again. And guess what? Deshaun Watson going to be healthy then. Deshaun Watson going to be healthy then. Now you're going to have 5 quarterbacks. No, you're going to have 6. Flacco going to be gone. You're going to have 5. You'll have 5. Flacco going to be gone. Look here. Cleveland and the NFL. Y'all need to stop what y'all doing. Because at least y'all going down the wrong path. As a whole company and a franchise, you going down the wrong path, man. That man done went over there and shot 4 folk. I ain't even gonna show this. One of your players just got hurt. Another one. I don't even know what he's looking at. I don't know what he's looking at. Oh, man. Easy watch. Look here. Appreciate you. Keep on. Hit that like button, subscribe, and share. Look here now. Cleveland. Let me digress for a minute. Hey, Saturday, we got the birthday bash still going on. I need y'all to come in Moneymane, you already know channel, right here live. Saturday night, we having my birthday bash. Saturday night. I can't say it again. Let me say it again. Saturday night, we having my birthday bash, and I need every last one of y'all in here. Hit that like button, subscribe, turn them notifications on, and then you see that little ticket at the bottom. Don't super chat. Send that cash out. Write the money, Savage AL21. Send that cash out straight to Savage AL21. Don't super chat. Send it cash out. If you ain't got super chat, if you ain't got cash out, I understand you can super chat. But other than that, cash out. Cash out Savage AL. You can send it right now. You can donate right now and donate Saturday. Hit that like button, subscribe, and say and tell your friend about the Moneymane you already know. And don't forget, we still got the Shedeur jersey giveaway going on, but it's only for members only this time. Members only this time. Join the membership. You'll be entered to win the Shedeur Sanders jersey giveaway. I'm probably going to do it in September. That's right at the beginning of the season because Hopefully he don't get traded, but I don't know. That's why I said I'm gonna wait. Let's see what happened during training camp. And as we see what's going on right now, that mess is ridiculous. He still ain't getting no first team reps. After going 9 for 9, then he went 7 for 10. We're going to be Saturday. I can't say all that deep. Saturday. That man, Dion announced he had bladder cancer, and Shedeur went 9 for 9, 100% perfect. That ought to tell you something right there. He ain't getting no first team rep. None. Sharon, how I'm hilarious. How I'm hilarious. How you doing? You already know it, gang gang. Miss Sabrina, happy birthday. They've been playing in everybody's face. 36 or 48, 75%. 5 touchdowns, 0 interception. No matter, you done did that. I seen you on Twitter earlier. You had left a comment on somebody's thing. Yeah, wait the preseason next Friday. And I'm thinking I'm about to have a music release party next Thursday. I think I might have a music release party next Thursday. I gotta see which ones I want to upload. Look here. They don't lose nothing. That's what I'm saying, Cody. They don't lose nothing. It's bizarre. It's bamboozling. I'm flabbergasted. I'm clueless. Big words. What is it? Cleveland, what is it? Is he not proper enough for you? Is he not controllable enough for you? Cleveland, why did you draft him? Oh, I know why. Because you had to. Look here, man. 7 for 10. Still no 13 rep. This was it. Hey, whatever happened after this, it just happened. We ain't got no control over Cleveland in the NFL. We ain't got no control over what happened. You better go drop down on your knee and start praying to God that he the only one that can save you, because he the one that gonna do it to you. So, hey, you better buckle up. You better buckle up. They giving Dylan Gabriel all the Kenny Pickett reps, all of them. Y'all better buckle up, because it's about to be a long season, Cleveland. Keep playing with it. Keep playing.
Coach Prime. They ain't believe in us, but we did. Now watch this. They said I was flash, just Prime's little man. Till I dropped bombs with a wrist full of plan. Went from HB's heat to the draft day screen. Now I'm suited up, throwing dots in the league. They ain't post the grind, just posted the goal. Didn't show the nights when my mind went cold. Now I'm front page, game got clean. 12 on my back, but I still rep the drove. They ain't believe me, now I'm throwing threes. FP goals, throwing touchdowns with ease. Hold them all, just give me time. Now the whole world see I'm prime. They ain't believe me, but I stay down. Coach chain on froze, now I run this time. They ain't believe me, but I stay down. Coach chain on froze, now I run this town.
They ain't believe.
Jimmy admitted about 5 different times they suck. And to the question of do we blow, right now you do, you got to prove you don't. Jimmy admitted about 5 different times they suck. And to the question of do we blow, right now you do, you got to prove you don't. He also referred to last year as a disaster. And then he also had a slow burn for the rebuild of this team. He wasn't promising overnight 14-3. He said, and I quote, "We're not panicking. We'll build through the draft." Jimmy admitted.
That's why he wanted to trade for another first-round pick. I'm trying to wait for the Shedeur clip, full clip. They ain't coming out with it fast enough. Boy, look at him. No, they falling like dominoes. They had a call with all the right people on the call. Who are the right people? You know who it is. Roger. What going on? Did Jimmy? We got to still pick Shedeur in the 5th round or below? Yeah, Jimmy, you do. Dang. All right. Click. Andrew. Go trade them 2 5th-round picks that we going to waste anyway. Trade up. Draft Shedeur. And then I'm going to say you picked them. But I signed off giving Deshaun Watson $230 million, but I'm going to say you picked Shedeur. Lie again. I'm done. I'm up out of that thing, man. I appreciate y'all for coming. Hit that like button, subscribe, and say and tell your friend about the Moneymane. You already know. I might be back on later on, though, because that shooting, that mass shooting, it got a lot to do. It got a lot to do with what's going on right now. For the totality, just not Shedeur, but the whole totality of the NFL. But y'all stay tuned for that. If I do go live, I don't know yet. I'm going to get back late, and I might be tired. But hey, it is what it is. Appreciate y'all for coming, man. And ladies and gentlemen, I mean.
God got us. God got us.
Later with brother with Tony.
They counted me out, said I wouldn't rise. I prayed through the storm with tears in my eyes. No money, no favor, no crowd, no clout. But the king had my name when they had doubt. They when they
the storm with tears in my eyes. No money, no favor, no crowd, no cloud. But the king had my name when they had doubt. They don't see grace when it's hidden in pain. They don't see oil when it's pressed from strain. But I got proof in every scar. God don't fail and here we are. We made it through. God got it. Never lost. God got it. Kept the faith. God got it. Still here today. God got it. From the pit to the throne, from the street to the stone. No cap, no luck, no bluff. We alive 'cause God got us. Still breathe, still pray, still standing tall. I took hits, lost grip, but I never lost call. Had nights with no light, just me in the fight. But God pulled up and said I'm still right. Ain't gotta flex, I'm proof of the plan. Ain't self-made, I was carved by his hand. They threw dirt, but he grew roots. Now I bear fruit, and I speak truth. We make a love, kept the faith. Still here today. Storms came, but I stayed. Peace reigned, so I prayed. Still walking even through the dust. I'm alive 'cause God got us. He got us when we couldn't get ourselves. When the world left, he stayed. When we broke down, he built up. When we fell off, he caught us. He still got us. Chains broke, doors open, curses cut, faith spoken, every trial, every test. Just another place he showed he's best. We made it through. Kept the faith. Still here today. They threw shade, he threw light. Right long sleep, but gain the fight. Don't need luck, favors enough. We still here 'cause God got us.
If you're tired, if you're torn, if you're 2 seconds from letting go, just hold on, just hold on a little while longer. Hold on, hold on. I've been crying in the dark where nobody sees, trying to fake a smile while I fight to breathe. People say pray, but don't know the cost of holding your praise while you carry a cross. Every time I almost quit, grace pulled up and said not yet. So I keep walking with my head low, knowing breakthrough still gonna show. Depression hit different at night when your mind play games and you're tired of the fight. But I found hope where the world gave none, in the whisper of God saying, child, I'm not done. So wipe them tears, even if they fall again. He's still the healer, still the friend. Storms don't last, pain don't stay, joy still comes with the breeze. Go away. A little while longer, your change gon' come. If the tears are still falling, hold on. If the money gone, hold on. If the friends left, hold on. Hold on. If the prayers seem quiet, it's still his. Hold on. Don't give up 5 minutes before your miracle. Just hold on. A little while longer. He's coming. A little while longer. Don't lose your faith. A little while longer. His word is true. A little while longer. Help is on the way. Just hold up. Hold on. He's coming. Hold on. You're closer than you know.